As you see, there are three basic centers of operation in the Information Analysis Center program. We all have distinct identities and scope areas, and we're responsible for. But we enjoy a very collaborative relationship in regard to sharing ideas and opportunities and lessons learned. The three directors, we communicate regularly with each other to share information, exploit best practices among the IAC enterprise. Technical inquiries received by one of us that has impact on another will be shared so that the proper analytical response can be provided to the requester. The same goes for core analysis tasks that start out with one IAC that has impact on another, may be executed by both, depending on the total scope of the core analysis task. The bottom line is that we have 3 information analysis centers in DoD. In all these organizations, we are focused on analysis of scientific and technical information within our responsible focus areas. On this slide, you'll see the mission of the HDIAC. Very straightforward. We're here to leverage the best expertise from industry, academia, and government agencies to solve our government's toughest scientific and technical problems in homeland defense and security, and more specifically within the 8 focus areas that you see below. As part of the redesign of the program, the HDIAC was given 8 focus areas that we're responsible for. We are an analytical organization for these focus areas, and we have subject matter experts in all of them, so we can perform the required technical analysis on any inquiry that is submitted to us. We also provide the required analytical reports for any requester that comes in as well. Our personnel focus on technology domain awareness in these 8 areas to ensure that we have the necessary information and can provide the analytical support the Homeland Defense and Security needs. Here is the HDIAC team. IIA is the project lead and is headquartered in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. SciTech Services is located in Havre de Grace, Maryland. Task, an agility company, is headquartered in Chantilly, Virginia. Our Northrop Grumman partner is based out of Charlottesville, Virginia. Oak Ridge Associated Universities, or ORAU, is in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and provides us with an incredible resource of over 100 PhD granting institutions. And then Oak Ridge National Lab is the largest Department of Energy Science and Energy laboratory with extensive capabilities in all 8 of our focus areas. You'll see that for IIA, SciTech Services, Task, and Northrop Grumman, bold text. That text shows who is the lead for that focus area. And by looking at the rest of the capabilities for each partner, you can see that we have significant backup analytical capability in all of the focus areas. Our organization, the HDIAC, is fully capable of responding to technical inquiries and providing analytical responses in any of our focus areas. The strategic goals of the HDIAC involve improving the productivity of the engineers, scientists, researchers, and managers by 4 major ways. We are going to reduce redundancy and duplication in DoD R&D spending by identifying the relevant scientific and technical information. This leads to reduced cost when it comes to research and development and moving product to the warfighter. We are here to build a community of Homeland Defense subject matter experts, and that includes subject matter experts not just within the Department of Defense, but within the rest of the United States government and its departments and agencies, state and local governments, industry, and academia. The HDIAC serves as a day-to-day ready tool for strategic, operational, and tactical organizations within the Department of Defense. And we and we provide a direct response on a day-to-day basis at all levels, from the senior executives in the Department of Defense to the individual warfighter, wherever he might be deployed. And when we respond to their inquiries, we make sure that we provide the analysis behind the response. And we also use best practices and best knowledge and the technical expertise to provide the solutions in Homeland Defense. And that Homeland Defense supports not just the Department of Defense, but the U.S. government as well. So the bottom line to all of this is by fully acknowledging leveraging the DoD knowledge base, the IACs are indeed a win-win for the government and the American public. An HDIAC, the HDIAC, just like the other two IACs, are here to provide value to the warfighter. And we support that warfighter every day. We gather information for the warfighter, both nationally and internationally, so we can provide the analysis that the warfighter might need. As you can see, we don't just reach out locally and nationally, we reach out internationally. And since the beginning of the HDIAC, we've added over 4,000 documents relating to scientific and technical information in our 8 focus areas. We provide the HDIAC website, which can be accessed by anyone at any time. We respond to technical inquiries, which you can apply or you can submit the technical inquiry directly from the website. And the first 4 hours of that inquiry are free. We provide a response to you and the analysis behind that response. And we also have a quick response time, especially for deploying units. The warfighter, and this is always going to be job one, because if he's deploying, he's going to require critical information, critical analysis, and he's going to need it in a hurry. And that's a prime mission of the HDIAC. The basic center of operations of our HDIAC is headquartered in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. And one of our prime responsibilities is to continue to expand our knowledge base and our presence throughout the Homeland Defense community. And we do this in several ways. We provide support for the Homeland Defense and Security Technical Area Task Program by providing research and analysis to them. We engage social media, such as LinkedIn, and the HDIAC has a LinkedIn page, so we can engage other experts and other people who are interested in Homeland Defense. As part of our overall outreach program, we continually reach out to U.S. governments, departments, agencies, state and local governments, industry, and academia. In the past year, the HDIAC has given over 100 presentations to various departments and agencies and individuals. We continue to develop a stronger connection with all of these departments and agencies and the combatant commands, because the combatant commands are where the warfighters are. The IAC program has a field service representative at 5 of the combatant commands. The HDIAC maintains a constant communication with these combatant command IAC field service representatives so that we can respond to their technical inquiries as well. As part of our outreach, we produce several publications. We have a quarterly technical journal that is found on our website. The journal is comprised of articles from our subject matter expert network, and we have 4 of our 8 focus areas per journal at a minimum. We produce 2 annual state-of-the-art reports within our focus areas. In 2014, the reports were on biometrics and alternative energy. Our proposed topics for 2015 involve global detection and surveillance, as well as under medical, and the megacities program under our cultural studies focus area. Within the website, we have a product called the Spotlight, and these are 4 areas of interest within our focus areas that we put up that are generally in the news, and there's a lot of traffic involving them. We change these out regularly, and we receive submissions from our subject matter experts and others for ideas on the spotlights. And we also produce the HDIAC Currents News Digest. It comes out every 2 weeks, and in each one of our 8 focus areas, it highlights relevant news items. And we usually provide 2 to 3 news items in our 8 focus areas in every Currents edition. Our subject matter expert network is one of the key components of the HDIAC. We have both internal and external subject matter experts, and we continue to grow the network as the HDIAC matures. We now have over 125 subject matter experts in the 8 focus areas, and we reach out via many methods to grow the network. These experts come from academia, industry. They're at institutions with unique facilities, and many of them are doing advanced research. We look, through our use of social media, we recruit. When we attend conferences and symposiums, we recruit. And we also, as part of, when we look at the journal and we recruit for articles from the journal, we also recruit subject matter experts as well from there. And our subject matter experts applicants are vetted prior to acceptance, and they're vetted by our internal subject matter expert team, highly educated, highly experienced personnel who go through all of the applications to ensure these applicants do meet the criteria that are necessary to be part of our network. Now, the linchpin to all of this is providing the analysis to the technical inquiries that come to the HDIAC. A very important element is how are we contacted? We're contacted via numerous methods. You can come through the website and submit the free technical inquiry. You can reach us by phone. You can reach us by email. We will be responsive to the inquiry no matter what method it comes from. And as you see there, the inquiry comes in. We do an analysis. Either our internal analysts perform the inquiry and prepare the analytical report, or we reach out to our SME network to execute the analysis. We will contact as many SMEs as we need in order to provide the appropriate response to the requester. We will then compile the results. We will then prepare and transmit a report to the client. This is usually an analytical report that doesn't just provide the answer to the question, it also shows what's behind the answer. Now, many questions that do come in can be very complex, and if the question is complex and the work effort will exceed the standard 4 hours for the IAC program, we will then reach out to the requester and talk to them about additional services we can provide to them. Now, as you can see from the left-hand side of the slide, this includes the literature searches and document requests and the questions and the referrals to other SMEs. But when we get to the types of inquiries, and it gets beyond what we would consider the 4-hour limit, we have an extended technical inquiry and a search and summary process that we can talk to the requester about and provide that at a cost basis. And as part of the overall IAC program, we are considered the honest broker and the trusted agent, and the HDIAC never discloses client identities or proprietary data. The core analysis task is a capability of the HDIAC that allows us to do large projects up to a year and up to $500,000 in value. These are government orders that we can execute work within any one of our 8 focus areas. You can see some of the examples: publications, research support, conference and meetings, symposia, and other analysis that builds on previous DTIC-funded products and services. The advantages of the core analysis task versus a standard DoD-type contract is after the statement of work is approved, work can begin in as little as 6 weeks. The expansive technical scope is a tremendous advantage because the HDIAC will bring to bear on a core analysis task all of the previous research that's ever been done. Additionally, because of our subject matter expert network and our partners, we can reach out across industry, academia, and the government and find the most recent information that's out there on that subject, and we can apply that against the core analysis task. Just recently, the IACs were recognized by the Director of the Defense Procurement and Acquisition Policy and the Principal Deputy for the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Research and Engineering for being an organization, a proven resource for maximizing the value of each dollar the Department of Defense spends. The HDIAC and the others, we are able to deliver technical data and analysis on an affordable basis across the Department of Defense to the United States government, academia, and industry. And the Director of Defense Procurement and Acquisition Policy has officially encouraged requiring officers and contracting officers to use the IACs as best value vehicles. This shows very clearly the value of the analysis that the HDIAC does and the other 2 IACs as well, and that all new and ongoing efforts should consider using the IACs such as the vehicle of first choice. Lastly, if you need to contact us, you can reach out to me here in Falls Church, Virginia. You can reach out to Stuart in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and we can set everything in motion to assist you in any way that you would need any assistance you would need. You can see our website there, our main email address, as well as our primary phone number.